Hey guys, so today I'm here with my client Beth, and I just wanted to show you a real short video of beach waves on medium to long length hair. I'm going to be using the AMIKA High Tide Deep Waver, and then alternating it also with the Bob Bliss Pro, a 1-inch barrel. Okay, so her hair is clean. I have it sectioned. If you go ahead and do sections, you can work a lot quicker. And depending on how thick your hair is, will depend on how many sections you have. But I've got the first section dropped down here, and you see I've got 2 other sections here that I'm going to use also with the deep waver. And then once I get to the top, I'm going to alternate with the curling iron, and then the 2 front sections from the ears forward also with the curling iron. Okay. So I've spritzed her hair already with a little bit of hairspray just to dirty it up and add a little bit of grit. And then I'm going to start with the High Tide Deep Waver. This is on 392 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's calculated in Celsius, so 200 degrees Celsius. And you're just going to take a pretty large section, and you're just going to clamp. Leave on for a few seconds and move down. And it's really important to leave the ends out so they're straighter and give that more of that beachy wave effect. Okay. This is a really quick way, if you have medium length to long length hair, to do the beachy waves, because you can take larger sections than using the curling iron for the whole thing. And I like the deep wavers. There's a few different ones out there. I like them better because I feel like it holds longer. So once I get done with a section, I'm just gonna lightly spritz with the AMIKA Flexus hairspray. I'm gonna drop down my next section. I'm gonna take my deep waver again. Leaving the ends out still. The sections I'm taking are about 2 inches wide. It really just depends on the density of your hair. Okay. And again, I'm going to spritz with my flexible hold hairspray very lightly. I'm going to drop the next section down. Now, this is the last section that I'm going to use the Deep Barrel Waver on. Now, to have more control over the ends and to keep them from also getting the wave, just hold it. Last little section here with the waver. Okay. I'm going to spritz very lightly in that section. Now, once I get up to my top section, and always section your ears forward out, definitely. This top section here, we're going to go back with the 1-inch curling iron. This is the Bob Bliss titanium. I like to slide the iron down the hair just to help soften that cuticle up. And we're going to roll it up. And then as I'm going to release it, I'm going to turn and twist. So we're not fully releasing it like you would gradually with curls. The twist is what's going to help make that wave. And again, leaving the ends out straighter. So see how the twist created a tighter wave there. And we're going to just do this all the way around. I'm going to alternate the barrel and the direction each time. So again, twisting as I'm bringing it out. Now, if your hair has shorter layers in it than what Beth's does, you don't have to do it quite as tight as what I'm doing. That way it can elongate those layers more. Okay, last section back here. Okay, once you've got that done, again, spritz very lightly, flexible hairspray. So now we just have the front panels left. And you always want to start at the front, working your way back towards the back and away from the face. So you're going to have your clamp outward here. Now with the curling iron, I'm taking 1-inch sections here, the same width as the barrel that I'm using. You can use a 1 1/4 or a 1 1/2. Your hair's a little bit longer. If you want it a little bit looser, you can definitely do that. If you have any shorter pieces, especially like around the ears, some ladies do, that's okay. Just take a smaller section. If it drops out, just pick up what drops out and do the same thing. we've got that section done. We're going to move to our next section, which is our last section here. And again, from the ears forward. Starting at the front. Taking the iron away from the face. Now I have this set on 390. Section. Now, ideally, you'd want this to sit for just a few minutes, 10 minutes. We're going to pretend like that's what we're doing here. Then I'm going to take my Hailey Couture extension brush, and I love these brushes. I always talk about them. These are great not only for the Hailey Couture extension products, but also just for your hair in general, especially with waves and curls. They loosen it up just enough to not lose that true pattern. Work those out. And once you have all of it brushed out neatly, you can go back with your curling iron and just pick up just a few pieces through the top here and there, small pieces. Make them just a little bit tighter so they're more defined. You don't have to do this if you're going for more of like the loose look. This just creates a little bit more volume and also adds some more texture. You get more of that like 3D effect. You can do as many as you want. would say generally this would take, depending on the length of your hair, about 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Really love the tools that I'm using today. It really does make a difference with how well it stays, how well the wave pattern, the curl pattern, whichever one you're doing stays. You can definitely get several days of wear out of it using the right tools, the right product. You may have to touch up a few pieces here and there. Okay, so once you've got everything done, go back and just lightly mist again. And with these pieces, you can just go back with your fingers and just kind of loosen them up. You don't have to go back with the brush. And then I like to go back with the AMIKA un.done volume and texture spray and just spritz little sections. You really can't overuse this product. It's great for creating volume, giving the hair that beachy texture without weighting it down. It's not stiff, it's not sticky. And the great thing is, like, the next day you can layer it. I mean, you can brush right through it. there you have it. Super easy to achieve. I used a 3-barrel deep waver, the AMIKA High Tide deep waver on the bottom sections, and again a 1-inch curling iron on this top section and from the ears forward, with the Bob Bliss Pro 1-inch curling iron. So great look for the summer, or really just any time. You see all the different angles there. Forward for you. Bring it forward. You can see how touchable it is. It's not stiff, it's not sticky. It's very pretty. Beachy waves. Thanks for watching, and thank you, Beth, for